Did you know that you can buy a house using $0 of your own money? We've helped a lot of home buyers over the years purchase real estate and buy a home not using any of their own money, and then they're able to turn around and sell it years later and make a really great profit off of it. So one way that you're able to do this is through a USDA loan. So basically, if you meet the requirements for this loan, you have to buy outside of city limits. So it can't be in Salem itself if you're in our area, but there's a lot of rural towns like on the outskirts of Salem that are only a 10, 15, 20-minute drive that are USDA eligible. So I know what you're thinking. That's great. You don't have to have a down payment, but what about closing costs? They're generally 3 to 6% of the purchase price, and that can get expensive. Something that we've done, you can't ask for the seller to pay for your closing costs in the offer, and I know in a seller's market, that's not something that sellers are usually willing to do when there's multiple offers, but something that we've done to help buyers have their closing costs paid for by the seller is, let's just say your closing costs are going to be $10,000, for example. We will just simply raise the price of whatever you're going to be offering. So you're going to be offering a certain amount. We will just add $10,000 on top of that price that you were willing to offer. And the sellers will pay for the closing costs. It will come out of the sale of the home at closing for them, so they don't have to come up with the money out of their pocket like you would as the buyer. Raising the price by that amount will barely affect your payment, your monthly payment as a home buyer. And the sellers are happy because they're walking away with the same amount of money. So I hope I explained that in a way that makes sense, but there are ways that we can go around it to help the offer be a little bit more favorable to the sellers as well when we're asking them to pay for your closing costs. So that's just one way that we've helped many home buyers before in the past become homeowners and just gain that first home that they're able to live in for however long they want to, and then turn around and sell it or turn it into a rental or whatever they want to do with it a couple years down the road. That's just one way to get into homeownership if you don't have the money saved for a down payment and for your closing costs.